So here we are, Friday. Parliament's been back for 1 week. Let's just talk about Carney's capers, because before Parliament came back on Monday, he announced 5 projects that he had promised since 6 months ago. They were going to get Canada going again. Big projects, big money. The Toronto Star and other papers said, this is wonderful stuff. The mainstream news paid for by the PMO, and then independent people like this little station, like Blacklocks, did some research. Those projects were already approved. It's just smoke and mirrors. Yes, they're going ahead, but Carney did nothing for it. A bureaucracy to do nothing, a new bureaucracy. Sounds so liberal government, sounds like Justin's back into it again. Other big projects, $13 billion. We had so much debt, but another $13 billion out of the air to build housing. Canada has a great housing industry. They know what they are doing. The problem right now is that municipalities are hamstringing the housing industry. I was in it for years and years. I've seen municipalities take years to approve land to be built upon. And then when they get them going, they say, okay, for that house, we want an extra $100,000 on top, or we want this other, it's a hidden tax. Municipalities use it to pay for their own mistakes. But if we tell municipalities to lay off, we wouldn't need the $13 billion or all the bureaucrats dealing with it. So what are some of the other Carney promises? Well, he promised that there would be a reduction in the immigration, in the temporary workers. Easy thing to do. We've had terrible immigration ministers throughout the whole Justin period. And, well, Justin's last one is now the Attorney General. What's going on with that one? So, nothing is happening. We are having more immigrants, poorly selected, poorly screened, coming into Canada from ever before. And that leads to crime and punishment. There is a huge problem with bail in this country. We have the open door, revolving door, whatever open door policy it is, it's not what should be going on. The punishment does not fit the crime. The Attorney General, who was Minister of Immigration, and by the way, he was Minister of Housing too under Trudeau, he says everything is fine. We are fine in Canada. Everybody watching this knows that's not to be the case. We have rampant crime in the urban centers, we have it in the small centers, we have it on the streets, we have it throughout our society. Many reasons for it. Michelle Ferrari is coming on this show later on. She'll outline what she thought about crime and punishment when she was in Parliament. But the bottom line is, we aren't holding our politicians to account, and they aren't responsible, and they're not responding to what Canadians want. So there we go. My 3 minutes is up. Write your MP, demand action, and thank you. To those of you who have subscribed and donated, a heartfelt thank you. You're keeping us on the air. If you're watching and you haven't, please try to do so, because 4 years ago we started this show because there needed to be independent analysis. Now more than ever, with the Online Harms Act, once that gets into law, it's been passed once by the House, there are going to be hundreds of bureaucrats censoring the news in Canada, censoring this show. We need to keep it on the air. Thanks for your support.